Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. In today's video, I want to do a St. Patrick's Day inspired makeup look with some greens and golds. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button so you can see more of my videos. Anything that I use will be listed down in the description box below. If you'd like to see how I do this, then keep on watching. For this look, I'm going to be using the Morphe and Abby Roberts palette. And I am using tape for this. I'm using a piece of tape that I drew into like a shamrock shape and cut it out. It's not like a perfect shape, but I'm hoping that you'll kind of get the point. I did it on this side. I'm still not for sure if it looks like a shamrock. I don't know if you'll just know what it is without me saying anything. I'm going to trust the process and see where we end up. I'm probably going to add a little bit more gold just to bring the gold in a little bit better. But it is supposed to be a shamrock. I don't have any shamrock stickers or anything. So I just use my normal tape and I cut out a general shape of it. So I'm hoping at the end it'll look better. But I am having trouble seeing if it actually looks like a shamrock. I feel like it kind of looks like a flower. But I don't know. I'm just hoping that because it's a St. Patrick's look, that you can kind of get the gist that it's a shamrock. So we'll just have to see what happens. I'm also using tape to kind of clean up the edges. I'm going to keep the eyeshadow pretty simple. I'm just going to go into the shade Dino with an E18 brush. And I'm going to pack this on. This is a really thick bristled brush. I think it does a good job on just packing the color on. And I'm not going to be worried about blending it out just yet. I'm just trying to get this green on there as pigmented as I can get. And I'll probably add a couple layers. And I also don't want to disturb that sticker because I actually used this sticker on the other side because I didn't want to try and recreate the shape of it and try and cut it out because it was a little difficult. This definitely would have been easier with an actual shamrock picture. Maybe the shamrock would have turned out better. I don't know. This look may be a complete bust, but that's why we're trying it. Trying new things. So yeah, I'm just packing this in as much as I can get before blending it out. So I just want it to be really, really green. Taking an e.l.f. blending brush, I'm going to go into the shade Tinkers. This is a lighter green. All the stickers coming off. No. This is what I was worried about when I got to the blending. But I'm going to use this shade to kind of blend it out. Also realized that I forgot to put a primer on. So I don't really have anything on my eyelids except for eyeshadow. So I'm all over the place today apparently. So we're just kind of going with it because I've already put the eyeshadow on. The reason I'm using the tape is just so I have an outline of where I need to put the glue and then put the glitter. The sticker is really only there to hold that place so I don't have to try and guess at where the glue's at since the glue is clear. So that's what I'm using the tape for. Going back in with the Dino shade, I'm just going to pack it back on just from where it got blended out. Because that Tinker shade really is only being used to blend out the edges. It's not really a main color and it's to help diffuse the harsh green to my skin tone. It's also really trippy because I didn't put a primer on, you can kind of see the veins in my eyes and it's really weird and I really don't like it. I really wish I didn't forget to do that. You'd think a step that I do every single time I do my makeup that I wouldn't forget, but I do it all the time. Sometimes I'll start a look and then realize that I didn't put the concealer on for a primer and I'll just wipe it back off. Be like, all right, I guess I'm restarting. This time I was halfway done when I realized and I was like, well, too late now. Not about to wipe all this off. I want to blend a little bit more, but I'm afraid if I blend too much, this tape will just come off. I'm gonna be really easy with the blending on this eye. And I'm worried it's gonna make it look different than the other one. I guess this is just one of those days where your makeup just is not wanting to cooperate. You're just trying to make it work. Anybody else have those days? I'm sure people do. So I really like the way this Tinker shade looks on the edges of this darker green. It looks really pretty. Okay, I think that's the best it's gonna get without me knocking this sticker off. So I'm gonna move on to the eyeliner. And I'm gonna be using the Melt and Bailey Sarian Cosmetics Ultra Matte Gel Liner in the shade Onyx. The brush I'm using is an M160-1/16 brush by Morphe. And I'm just gonna do a normal wing, nothing too special. Because again, I want the highlight of this look to be the shamrock. So I don't want any eyeliner, the green or anything to be too much. This Ultra Matte Gel Liner makes it so much easier to do my eyeliner on camera, so I can actually show you what I'm doing now, because it's just so easy to use. And I'm using the advantage from the tape to create that sharp edge, so I don't have to worry about making the wing really sharp, because the tape will do it for me. Then just bringing it in to meet the rest of that eyeliner. And just taking that tape off to make sure the line is pretty clean with that eyeliner, and it looks to be. Now I'm going to take this shamrock sticker off, kind of see what damage is done. Oh, it's not too bad, it's still there. Again, I just use the tape for a general shape for the shamrock. I do kind of take a brush and kind of clean up the shape a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to do now. Taking a Morphe 250-1 brush, I'm going to use this to kind of indent the little cleaves on the shamrock a bit better, since it kind of just looks like a blob. And I'm doing a 4-leaf shamrock, just so you know. I don't really know what the normal one is. I feel like I see both, so I like tried to look it up to see what is more common, and I just saw both of them the same, so like 3 leaves or like 4 leaves. I'm just doing a 4-leaf because I feel like you see that everywhere. Now that the shape is cleaned up a bit better, I'm going to continue using the 250-1 brush. I just cleaned the green off of it. For the glitter glue, I'm going to use the Hard Candy Glitter Stay. And then for the loose glitter, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Glitter in the shade Electric. It's like gold pigment. Taking a light amount of that glue, I'm going to fill in this blank space. And then just picking up the glitter with the same brush and just kind of packing it in, just where I put the glue at. I don't know if you guys can really see this well on camera, so hopefully you can. Just feel like anytime I use glitter on camera with the lights that I have, it's just really hard to see. So I'm sorry about that. But I'm just trying to keep the shape of the shamrock as best as I can. Just picking up a little bit more glue and then packing more glitter. You guys will have to let me know down in the comments if you guys think it just looks like a blob, or if you can even see it at all, or if you guys think it looks kind of like a shamrock. I feel like it looks kind of like a shamrock, but I feel like if I'm out and about, like, you wouldn't have any idea what it is, and it's really disappointing, because this is supposed to be the whole focus of the look, and I just don't think it's working out as well as I'd hoped. I'm a little disappointed. Maybe one of you can recreate this and do a better job than me. I won't be mad at you if you can do it better than me. Yeah, I still feel like it looks just like a flower, which I guess I'm not super mad about, but that's not what I want. I want a dang shamrock for St. Patrick's Day. Come on. It's probably also because it's so small. That could be another reason why I'm having so much trouble. I probably should have made it a bit bigger, and then maybe that would have worked out a bit better. So it might be my own fault for making it as small as I did, because I just had high hopes that it would work out. You know, sometimes you have like this picture in your head of what you want to do and like how you're going to apply it, and then when you go to apply it, it doesn't actually work out. I feel like that's one of these moments where I thought it would work out really well, because I've done this like a lot, where you do like a shape of a sticker and then you like fill it in with glitter. I've done that before and it's worked out just fine. So maybe it's just like this specific shape is just not a good one to do. So that is the little shamrock. I think I'm just gonna leave it like it is and then add some more glitter at the end. But for right now, I'm gonna go off camera to do my base, and then I'll be right back. I'm back. This side is done, so I'm gonna show you how I finished it on this side. Off camera, I did tight line and line my waterline with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean. For my under eye, I'm gonna use the shade Dino with a Bellalash Brush and then just blend this underneath of my waterline, just to give me a little bit of color underneath of my eye. Then because I thought this look needed a little bit more glitter, I'm using a 213 brush, using the same glitter glue that I used before. I'm gonna pack that on my inner corner and pack the glitter there as well. And I am kind of bringing it underneath of my eye and then a little bit above, so that way it kind of blends into the green a little bit. It makes it look a little bit more exaggerated, I feel like. Then for highlight, I'm going to use the Nikki Tutorials highlighter trio, and I'm going to use the shade Glow Goals, which is this darker shade right here. I don't really use this one a lot, so I feel like it was a good excuse to use it for this. It's not necessarily gold, it's more of like a bronze, but I felt like it was close enough and subtle enough that it would match the gold on my eye. But it doesn't really show up too bright. It's just a little subtle highlight. And it won't be too much on my nose and in the middle of my bridge. Just in case I didn't say what brush I'm using an e.l.f. blending brush. Don't know if I said that. That is it for the face. So I'm going to use the Fix Plus by MAC Gold Light. It's the one that has like the shimmer, the gold shimmers in it. I feel like you gotta hold that setting spray like a mile away from your face because it's just so thick when it mists out. I feel like my whole side of my face is just wet. Just gonna use a beauty blender to just kind of dab that in because I think I held it a little too close. I always forget because I usually use the Urban Decay setting spray, but I'm running out, so I'm using other stuff. And I just forget that one you have to hold like a mile away from your face. For lipstick, I'm going to use a combination I've used before just because I'm a big fan of it right now. And I feel like it'll go well with this look without like washing out the look. For lip liner, I'm going to use the lip liner by Morphe in the shade Sugar Pie. For the first lipstick, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Celebrity Skin. I just feel like this shade blends in with that Sugar Pie shade really well. I'm just going to take a flat Morphe brush and just kind of blend those edges. Then the second lipstick I'm going to use is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Warm Taupe Matte Lipstick. I'm just going to put this in the center. And taking that same Morphe brush, I'm just going to blend it out a little bit on the edges. When I add a gloss, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star the Gloss in the shade Shane Glossin. That is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I like hearing y'all's feedback, so please comment down below with anything you'd like to tell me or any future videos you'd like to see. Until next time.